Hey, welcome back to the Digital Foyer. I'm Matt Vaughan, I'm the Communications Coordinator here at Saint Benedict Parish. I got Peter Salah with me.
Hi, Matt.
How you doing?
I'm coming in with mixed emotions.
Mixed emotions?
Yes.
Okay, well maybe we'll get to the bottom of it while you're here. Yeah.
I was on the Digital Foyer once before.
Okay, yes.
And I thought it went well.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, I better be prepared. I might get into the rotation. And then a few weeks went by and I thought maybe they're busy. And then a few months went by.
Yeah.
And then 4 years went by and I thought maybe I didn't do that well.
Yeah.
But here we are again.
I swear I called you in between to try to get you back for it, but
in a way I feel like I've been part of it the whole time.
you were not. It was not held back because of you. I want to be clear that you weren't responsible for that.
Great.
But we're glad to have you back. We're glad to have you here.
Happy to be here.
We're glad to have you. You're can I say a long-time parishioner at the parish? I mean, there's parishes that are like 100 years old or 200 years old, and you're up to like 300 years old or more. I think we're, how old are we now, 12?
Me?
13? No, I know you're a bit older than
14?
that.
15?
Yeah, 2010.
14.
We'll be 15 in the spring.
Yes, that's right.
So, but you're one of the OG parishioners here.
I think I'm coming on 20 years of that 15 years.
There we go.
Maybe 30 years.
Am I allowed to ask which parish you were at before? I don't know if that's
You
taboo
could.
or
It may not mean something to everybody, but
Right.
I was a part of Our Lady of Perpetual Help,
Okay.
which is on the Bedford Highway
Bedford
for
Highway.
you locals.
That's
Yeah.
right. But the mount there,
Yeah.
kind of directly on the Mount campus, pretty more or less,
I
right?
think it's a science lab now, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, there it is. But
Here
we're
we
here.
are.
We're here. We're doing that. So how are you involved here at the parish, Peter?
Well, I come every Sunday.
Yeah.
Often
That's
I
great.
come multiple times on a Sunday because I'm actually on the staff team. I'm the audiovisual coordinator, and I coordinate all things audiovisual, music, making sure it sounds good. I don't play the music. You don't want that. Slides, live streams.
You press play on things, though. There's like a video.
Periodically,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
But I am in charge of coordinating all of the wonderful volunteers who come together to make things happen around here.
That's right. I think probably the way we see your fingerprints most, at least in my experience of Mass, is I go to the 9 o'clock Mass on Sundays, and like I see the guys who are and the girls working the cameras. And that's one of the clearest ways. I mean, that's a lot of people who are watching now. You've enjoyed the fruits of that labor.
Yeah, and one of my favorite things about the live stream is, yes, I'm on staff, I'm paid, I hack my way through it, but it's run by a team of volunteers, dedicated parishioners who have jumped in, they've learned, and my favorite is there's weeks where I'm not here, I'll be home watching, and I'm just like, this is so cool. This looks better than anything I could imagine, and it's being run by volunteers, parishioners, those who just want to get the word out to the world, which is great. So I love my volunteers.
Well, the volunteers. This is a great time to applaud them and to be grateful for them.
Yeah.
And what's something, Peter, let me ask you this. What's something that might surprise people about AV at Saint Benedict Parish, or kind of the role? Because it's a pretty behind-the-scenes job, so some things would not be obvious to people.
Something that would surprise you is how easy it is to fix things.
Okay. Is that you're not being sarcastic?
No, I'm actually being serious.
Okay, wow.
It's generally a matter of figuring out which switch you have to turn off and turn it back on.
Right.
And often, recently at a Sunday Mass, the whole sound system stopped working.
Yes.
Mid-reading. Some people may have been here and remember that. I happened to be walking by the soundboard in the booth and I flipped a switch, I flipped it back on, and at the live stream Mass we have headsets, the team is talking, and I got on the headset and I said, I'm going to casually walk away and pretend that wasn't a major error. And it took like 40 seconds. It was great, but we got it back.
I remember that moment. We're not going to cut to it now, just to be clear, but I remember it came back before the reading was done.
Right.
And considering how it just seems like a cataclysmic thing for everything to be fully gone.
Yeah.
I think the band was down too, as well.
The whole thing was
Everything
gone.
was gone. And so I was like, well, it's very easy. Knowing there's so many switches and cables, I was like, well, this is done.
Right.
This is over. I don't know what this experience will be like, but then you step in and fix it.
We manage, it's okay. You just flip that switch and carry on.
That's it.
That's the secret to the IT world.
That's right.
As far as I know.
And also the secret to discipleship.
Yeah.
Just flip that switch and keep going on.
Flip the switch.
The switch of following Jesus, I guess, is what I'm getting. I don't know if it's not really.
Flip the switch, come to alpha, reboot. There you go.
There we go.
Yeah.
Reboot sounds like a great. I'm going to keep writing that down for a preaching series title.
That's
We're going to pitch
idea.
Reboot to the priests.
For sure.
I think I could write like 3 weeks of that for them.
If I keep coming up with ideas like that, I have to be back on before 2029.
I can make no promises. I'll be real, Peter.
Probably not. Probably not.
One and done, man. I don't know. It's great. It's great to know you, but it can't have you around too much.
Said everything I had to say.
Last thought. Do you miss? On the Digital Foyer before, we used to have a lot of sock talk. Looking at the priest socks. Do you miss the socks?
I do miss the socks. Last time I was on the Digital Foyer, I had probably a pair of plain black socks because that's mostly what I wear.
That's how he rolls.
I don't think we're going to get into the socks today, but I think I'm doing better. Are we doing?
I think you're doing marginally better than black socks. I believe there's a pattern on them.
There's a pattern,
You
some
went over them.
stripes,
Yeah.
Saint Benedict blue.
I do.
That's the mystery.
That's it. I probably do need a pair of socks that has your face over it like 1,000 times.
We could get like a pair of socks with some staff members.
I swear there was one that had Father Simon or Father Alex on them back in the day. I'm not sure if that's true. Now we need one. We need one that has all 4 of the priests we have this year. We should have all their faces.
We might
on
need
it.
bigger socks.
Maybe we do. Knee highs. Who knows?
Yeah.
There we go.
Exactly.
That'll do it for the Digital Foyer. Thank you, Peter, for being here. Appreciate
having
it.
me.
Thank you for watching, everybody. Have a great week. God bless.
Yeah.